Hello. We are here. We are here. Talk about an early afternoon delight, huh? That's fun. Okay. Get the link posted. See if we have some more magic up our sleeves. I don't know. We're doing a hobby case, so it takes a little bit longer to rip through. LFGM. I'm wearing my Mets hoodie right now. It's a little worn out, though. Check it out, man. She's a little weathered, but it's all right. We'll get a new one if we need to. Ooh, put it on the Christmas list or something. Birthday list. Well, we'll see. Birthday's coming up in June. All right. Thank you guys for the fill. I know this is things are getting real expensive with wax, so trying to keep costs as best we can. I know it can be a lot. As we get closer to the baseball season, wax price is always they definitely can change a bit. But we are like, I guess technically tomorrow's opening day, right? They got the Cubs and Dodgers playing. What's that local start time, like 3 a.m? Those wild. Baseball for breakfast tomorrow, I guess. So if you're in like a fantasy league, keep an eye out. Make sure that you have your lineup set for that and like all the counting stats work the same way. Boink. Alrighty. Oh, it's a grizzled look, isn't it? Randall, I just thought of you. Like, not that long ago, I just got a Bowman draft case in. And I looked. I ordered it from the place, and they said it wasn't coming in as a sealed case. I was like, damn, And then I got it. I was like, oh, yeah, it is a sealed case. And I looked on the shipping date of when they got it. And it was December 2nd. I was like, "Oh, this is release week." So I know how you are with your release week cases. So you'll be happy to know I have at least one release week case here. Good luck, guys. If you guys need to go do something else as I open packs, I don't blame you. It's a lot of pack opening. I just discovered, if you ever... Oh, not this. Well, I don't know about this. Well, I have no idea about this one, to be honest with you. But sometimes they have sometimes they get packages. Like the box, the case itself came in a different box. But on the case, it had the FedEx label from Topps. And I could see the shipping date said December 2nd. Well, this released on December 4th. So that would be a release week. So I know at least one of them is like that, but I don't think that means. I don't know how much weight that really carries, considering that true red cam we pulled was not release week. The true black jack not release week, but we did pull superfractors that were release week. So who knows? Who knows? You guys are. If you sit through this whole break, you're a saint. It definitely is time consuming to open all these packs. By like the 7th box or something, I'll just be like completely silent. I'll be like, holy shit, I'm still doing this. I saw you had one. What was the super? I forget. I saw you posted it on Discord. I was like, oh shit, there it is. That's cool. Adam, awesome to have you in here, man. I saw your Panthers are making some moves. Lots of people buying up Bryce Young stuff. They have high hopes for him, huh? What a far difference it was from what, like week 4 this week when he got, or this year when he got benched. That was the time to buy. Now it's like, ooh, I don't know. He's demanding some high dollar value. I just hope we pull at least like one. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that dude is super young. He's like really fast too, isn't he? That's just the same player I'm thinking of. I'd love to pull like a really nice orange auto today. Really just any big player. I don't know. Well, that's not an orange. This is the first auto already. Let's just look at it. Luis Baez, Houston. Sorry we didn't really get to tease it. We just saw it right away. But Baez is a good player. Tony Galucci. Houston comes down to usually 2 different people, Jeff or Tony. Or they end up in a mini. Tony Galucci. Hey! As much of a pain as it is, I say this every time I open a hobby case, as much of a pain as it is to do all these packs, hobby just always seems to hit better. But not always the case, but it always feels more colorful. Okay. Oh, whatever. I mean, it's cool, though. I've never pulled a super for myself. I can't even think. What's the lowest number I've ever pulled myself? I think, I pulled some reds, but I'm trying to remember which ones. I wonder how many supers are hanging out in this product still. That's the fun part about this, is that we're not just doing the first auto supers. I know some. So, like, that Marlins and Cleveland spot, like, seems like there's nothing to really hit there, and they're priced accordingly. There's still, like, if you hit, like, one of these supers like that, it's like, oh, you got it. You got the payday. Which we're getting closer to, we're creeping back up again. Ramon Landeta. Astros. Guys, if you're shipping USPS, keep an eye on all packages, because things like, if you're waiting on something from me too, I'm trying to stay on top of like what's been shipped out, and I am going to be a lot more now, because I've had a lot of packages just kind of just get held up. Like, they make it to their destination, but like they get stuck in the system a bit. So if you're noticing anything that's like not making its way to you and you're wondering what's going on, definitely hit me up. I'm trying to keep an eye on everything now a little bit more. I used to always just go through Pirate Ship and just scan through and see if anything was still in transit that shouldn't be. Like, I would do that periodically. And I hadn't done that in the past like few weeks, and I started having people messaging me asking about stuff, and then I had to look into it and then file postal claims. And then once you do that, it kind of speeds it up. It gets the process back moving. So I've had packages shipped to people, didn't get there, and then I sent something else and they got that package. Drew Jones. So go figure, right? Alrighty. Cheddar Pod, what's up, buddy? Carson, don't call me Darius Rucker, Drew Jones. Both of these teams ended up on the mini, Detroit and Arizona. Arizona's got interesting, get Lawler cards, or Gino Groover is the sleeper, if you will. But I don't know if he's as much of a sleeper. I think more people are maybe onto him than I thought. But he's the chase, I guess you could say, in this. There is a $50,000 bounty for the Walcott Super Auto that Bob's going to hit. Maybe he won't. I don't know. That'd be cool, though. Be happy to do that for you, Bob. And you'd get my bounty, too, on top of it. And you'd get the card. You wouldn't even have to do the $50,000 bounty. You can do whatever you want when you get that card. Because it's going to happen, Bob. Bob's going to hit the Sebastian Walcott Superfractor Auto. And the world's going to go crazy. That's my bold prediction for St. Patrick's Day. Hopefully everyone's feeling lucky. I am not wearing green. My son wore green to school today. So he's a lucky guy. See if there's any good spring training games on and think about throwing those on. It's that time of day. It's interesting. Some of these spring games are like, these teams would play all at like 1 o'clock, and then all of a sudden they all have 6 o'clock games. I'm seeing them having 1 o'clock games again, so I hadn't been keeping an eye out on that. I'm hearing that there's like more rumblings around like Dylan Cease and Sandy Alcantara potentially getting dealt again. There was Cease rumblings a lot earlier in the spring, but then they kind of cooled off. But now some teams are getting injuries to their rotation, so they're popping up again. But then the Alcantara one's coming up because he's got like, I think like 3 years of team control, but he's coming off of a Tommy John. But he's an innings eater. He can like, or I mean, at least he was. I'm sure this year they're going to be a little more cautious with him, but it's not like the Marlins are like, oh yeah, we need him for our pennant run. They don't really seem exactly poised to go on one right now. Is this the other? I'm going to hold that for a little bit. I don't want to reveal the auto right away again. So that's it looks like another base. It's all right. We'll knock the base autos out early before we start hitting all the colored autos, right? Dickey. PCA. What do you say? What do you say, PCA? What's everyone up to? Monday. Hopefully everyone was well behaved this weekend. My wife and I went away. Not far. We just went downtown here, and the whole town was getting pretty drunk. Nick Lofton. St. Patty's Day. We're just like walking around. We see everyone. And we're like, wow, we are definitely not young anymore. You feel like you're not that old, and so suddenly you see people younger than you, and it kind of puts things into perspective. You're like, oh, I guess I'm getting a little bit older than I realized. But that's all right. Grizzly Adams did have a beard. Oh, yeah. Have they, given, much of a timetable for him? When he'll be back? We'll just look at this one next. Minnesota, wrong twin. Carlos Silva, you did that to us last time too, Carlos. Oh, I don't know yet. Maybe tomorrow. Oh, who says I'm going to do that case? I have another one. Maybe I'll do a different one. I got to figure, I have to reprice stuff because I don't know if you've seen the prices of any of wax in general, but like draft, oh my goodness. I knew it was going to go up, but the price it's gone up to is just pretty ridiculous. People were like trying to give away the boxes before. Now it's just like, now I have to like take out I have to take out a personal loan. Kendall Hjorge, $4.99. I had to go to the bank. I had to refinance a few things. I had to sell my car, kidney, and then some. So I got to double check. I got to look at how I got to adjust some things there first, Randall. I'll let you know. I'll be the first to let you know. Don't worry. So I also have more Donruss football coming, too. I know how much you guys were liking that. Not everyone, but we've hit 3 downtowns so far. One was a JJ. That's worth a few dollars. Oh. Yuri, Acuna, Bieber. Is that a Dynasty League, though, Randall? Like, for Dynasty, you're kind of like, well, you know, you just wait. Let them move, wait year to year. I was trying to get Yuri last year because I'm in a rebuild. I was in a rebuild, but now my team is just, like, super young. There he is. You went Nationals, right? Carmelo Anthony. Walkow. We got Gladiator coming up here. Justin Crawford for the Phils. The Phils. Wilson. Maya. Box 2 done. I do, this Dynasty Leagues, if you've never done them and if you like fantasy, I mean, Dynasty is fun, especially if you're really into, especially since we're like Bowman heads. It's fun to have like a minor league system. What's up, Jerry? Might get some, might do like some tiers later though with some draft. I gotta drop my car off at the old shop. Figure out the old noise it's making. Box number 3 right here, guys. So far, only 2 base autos, so we're working through the base before we get to big boys. Is it, okay. Keeper leagues, yeah, I do a keeper league with like 12 teams. We do 5-player keepers, and then you can keep 2 prospects or keep those spots open. But once you have the guys in the prospect spot, you can't just like drop them. So you have to be a little strategic with prospects there. And then I do full dynasty. We have one league that's salary cap one, which is crazy because some of the free agent salaries are just so absurd. So we have a salary cap one, and we have 24 teams in that league. And then I do another one that's 30 teams, and it's no salary, but you have like let me say it's a 12-man bench for minor league system. So if you're ever, I think so. Oh, you got to already draft guys like that? That's cool. I've never done that. Cubs and Tigers, I think so. Let me double check, Corey. Yeah, you have the Cubs. And yeah, you got it, buddy. That is who you got, sir. And then we had Steve Mosca ended up hitting Arizona. I think he got 2 teams, and the Angels. Schlotterbeck ended up with the Phillies off the mini. Nobody takes the Phillies in this anymore. I guess I didn't realize how much Ada Miller's prices had dropped. So I actually dropped their price a lot more. I used to have them as the same price as the BJs, but I did a little switching around. He's still a good chase, and you can hit inserts like that Crawford on the Gladiators. Crawford looks like he's got to be pretty close too, right? Salary cap league is crazy too, because you get to do like qualifying offers. And then free agency, it's just like a bidding thing. You get like whoever has the highest bid after a 24-hour period. So like you place a bid, and then if that bid stands for 24 hours, you get the player. But if somebody comes in on like the 23rd hour and throws a bid in, it restarts the clock. So it's really, really tricky. Like I got Yelich this year off of free agency, and like he's gotten so much more money than like, I don't know. I'm just trying, like Brian Reynolds, for example. I don't know why Brian Reynolds is the first name I thought of, but, I'm just saying, like, when guys get desperate for a position and they have the money, they just go nuts. So you got to be really good at the prospect drafting, the first-year player draft. So there's, like, a full rookie draft. No up dog in here. Nope. We watched that Office episode yesterday, actually, where he was trying to do the up dog thing and nobody fell for it except for Dwight. He's like, what's that sweater made out of? Is that up dog? And they're like, I'm busy. I mean, nobody would respond. Cooper Pratt, the blue paper. We like Cooper Pratt. Be nice to hit a nice scribbly of him today. Mr. Hiltgen has the Brew Crew today. Namala, his stuff's going up. Rightfully so. Good player. Good player. Super young, too. Super young. My Mets went right away. You guys... Usually they don't. Usually they sit until minis in this, but I guess there's a little bit of hype now brewing with Boston Barrow. Borrow. Can I borrow a feeling? Can I borrow a feeling? Walker Jenkins. Hurting hearts need some healing. Maybe it's Barrow. I don't know. He was in the Mets had their outbreak game yesterday. The spring outbreak. It had nothing to do with the movie with Dustin Hoffman. Although there could have been a monkey running around the field trying to spread some disease. But Ryan Clifford went deep. It was lefty against a lefty home run, too. It was pretty impressive, like dead center. Curious to see what happens with him. Got him. He's in 23 Bowman, which I have. I still have a case of that. Deciding when to get that up. Such a pricey product, but such a great checklist on that. Herman Ramirez. Diego. Cool, I held the auto. I knew where it was this time. What a wild movie. It is. I think we got some mini diamonds on the auto, maybe? Is that the auto? No, it's not. That's Marcelo. Speaking of monkeys, Marcelo was Ross's monkey in Friends. So we're all about the monkey. A lot of monkey business here today, folks. I think it was Marcelo. Oh, hey, it's my monkey. I like dinosaurs. Wow, I did wait until the auto should be right back there. First auto that is color, I think, here. That is not an auto. Did we not get an auto? We did not get an auto on this box. Wait a minute. What just happened? Did we really just not get one? What the fudge? I gotta check through now. Oh, you son of a... Let's see. Sorry, I gotta do this. Gotta break out all the cards here. Make sure I didn't miss one. You guys didn't see one, did you? And I'm just like BSing about monkeys over here. Nah, dog, I'm going out with my monkey. Post a missing hits thing to Tops and be like, go F yourself. I know. Oh, yeah. I thought the same thing with COVID. We're like, oh, this is like that Dustin Hoffman movie. OSOBs. I have to check through the paper, too, to make sure there wasn't anything that got stuck in there, because it is sandwiched around some paper, too. Well, I'll be a son of a dog. I know why. I just found it. Look at this. This is going to be so cool. I just saw something that didn't look right. Look at that. See the paper's a little different there? Here's why. This is so cool. Tom Glavine, 3 of 7 on a buyback. We have not seen one of these in ages. Wow, Ron, that was off the mini. I'm like, where is the auto? There it is. Oh, they're going nuts up there. You can hear that, huh? Well, there's the auto. Holy mackerel. Holy mother of... That's a cool one. I think this is the second time we've ever pulled one of those. The only other one was a Jim Thome auto. I just started looking in the paper and I could see something just looked a little bit thicker. That's cool. Well, that solves the problem. A little different. Something a little different. Those things are like, well, it's the second one I've ever pulled. They're not always in the best shape because they are buybacks and they stamp it. Like I could see some whitening on the corner, but Braves fans would... I know a Braves fan in here that will be all over that card. So, Ron, if you ever want to sell it, I could probably connect you with a buyer immediately. I have no idea what kind of price tag to put on that, but that's pretty cool. Oh, look at that. That's weird, too. Here's what's weird. I don't know. Maybe nothing. They're like, that's where the superfractor is. Or it just got shuffled a little bit. Hurting hearts need some healing. I texted you. I sent you a message, Bob. Don't you cut your phone. I said, Bob, going live soon. Maybe I didn't hit send. I've done that before where I've typed something in and then got distracted with something and looked up. Yeah. I'll double check. It would be 98 because it says 1997 totals on it. I remember this when they showed the stats against the teams. Crushed the Expos. Mets smoked them that year. Cardinals had it. No, I'm sorry. The Padres had his number, and so did the Marlins. Go figure. That's pretty cool. One of the more forgettable Mets. My kids are nuts, dude. They are so funny because they act like they don't like each other, and then like I had to spend the morning. I say this. It sounds bad when I say that. I spent the morning with my daughter because our sitter was off today. So I'm like trying to get stuff done, and of course she just wants to play the whole time. So I'm like, all right, I got it. I got you. So we're hanging out. I could just tell, like, she just misses her brother so much right now. Then they get together, and they're just, like, wild stallions. Like the band. And, but then we'll also, like, oh, you kissed me. I hate you. Like, we don't hate each other. You're good, Bob. We're good. Thomas M. Glavin. Thomas Martin Glavin. Malachi. Morris. Marvin. Thomas Marvin Glavin. There we go. All right, this is box number 4. Bob, I know how much you like to watch a hobby case get ripped. Hurting hearts need some healing. I think the auto's in that area. I don't know. Who knows? I can't figure out where the autos are. They're sneaking paper autos in here from 1998. Oh, yeah. See, I'm so bad. John Wimmer. Why does that guy always come out? John Wimmer. Nazan, 199. Wimmer is the blue lunar for Stevie Mosca off the mini. Why do they have to spend autos on this jabron is beyond me. Motherfucker Jones. Good guy. Sandy, $3.99. Oh, do we have... Oh, Nick, you got Minnesota today. That's right. So you're chasing those Carlos Correa cards. Teal, Dernici, Kyle Tilley, girl. Mr. Kyle Tilley, girl. Sean. Yeah, I do mean it, actually. I don't take it back. John. No, I just get annoyed when, like, they use, like, when there's a numbered auto and it's used on something like that. And you're like, oh, cool. Maui, Hawaii. 8/25. The Paperboys for the Giantes. Mr. Corey Cannell. Mr. Larry Johnson. What's up, Joey? It shows me 15 times that you're watching. It's so weird. The glitches with Facebook lately have been so cool. I don't know what's better, the postal glitches or the Facebook glitches. Either way, they're not my favorite. Ty, don't call me Rodney Pete. Two in the tink, one in the hence. Adam, the other thing is, too, we pulled, I think, 2 or 3 of his autos in the jumbo case we opened last week. I was just like, oh. Mr. Larry Johnson. Arias, Yankees, Speckle. The hands over in that spot is one of 2 players. Cruz and Arias. We want Cruz, dang it. Not now, damn it. The Alan Parsons Project. Little purple Farmello. Seattle. Joey, that's why you bought the Mariners, I know, to get the Farmello. That's from Super Troopers. But I know Grandmama is also Larry Johnson. But in Super Troopers, when they pull him over, he goes, Mr. Larry Johnson. That's the name of the license and registration. Oh, right. I like the Michael Jordan. Did you ever see the, I'm sure you have, it's floated around on the internet for a while, just Michael Jordan's mom, and then it just shows some stunt double that comes in to dunk, and it's clearly a guy. Like, the skin tone is completely different, the hair is different. Who do you think taught him how to dunk? It's like one of those stupid ones. 100 Eden, my goodness. That's it. Nothing more. Dude, I'm so sorry, but your package is such a pain in the ass. It is like, I had filed for, I got a call. So far I've gotten 2 calls from your post office the last week and a half. And I did like the missing claims form, so I think it probably dropped off of informed delivery now because of that. I had the same thing happen with Nick Fazio and Ryan Derulo. Jason Derulo. I think it's Derulo. But as soon as I said it, all I could think of was Jason Derulo. We'll get to the bottom of it, and I think a worst case scenario is Ground Advantage all has like $100 insurance, which is sadly is probably more than you hit in that break, unfortunately, as much as you dropped on that one too. Yeah, you know that MJ dunk. I don't know if I recall that Family Matters episode. I loved live studio audience TV shows. They're the best. Doge, come on. Replace all the postal trucks with with Cybertrucks, right? Why? Why? Why are we getting 2 Luis Baez base autos in this? Why are we not getting more colors? More of my question. I mean, I'm sure Galucci's going to be okay. I mean, he's going to want numbered stuff too, but you know. Just weird. Just weird. You expect that more with a jumbo case. Carl Winslow, he's a great guy. He's good in Die Hard also. Well, yeah, of course he's a cop here too. Cooper, don't call me Todd Pratt. Put you up there. Todd Pratt. What a guy. Baptiste. There's your big Mets hit, Adam. Your Baptiste. We don't know how old he is, but we got him. I am 16. Dylan Gibbs, good. Reginald. What is it? Reginald Val something. I don't remember. Cole Foster, Diamonds. Jordan the King Lawler. Blue Capri Ortiz 150. Halos off the Mini Winnie. Isn't it Reginald Bell Johnson? I was thinking Jefferson. Oh, no way. Puffy and... Oh, no. So Reginald was part of that? And he's dead, though, right? I haven't been, I'm not going to lie. I haven't been keeping up with the whole Diddy timeline lately. Looks like we got an anime in here. Animaniacs. It's going to be a color TV. Marcelo Mayer for the Sioux. Baston. Wyatt. $2.99. Ay. Marcelo Baston. Love to pull a nice spotlight too. That'd be cool. Capri. Cole. I don't think so. I haven't gotten the vibe. I don't know. I'm not like tracking a ton of Red Sox stuff, but I don't think either of them will. I don't really know where you'd put them. I mean, if they want them in, I mean, Trevor Story's still there. I kind of makes that part tough. As far as the outfield's concerned, I don't think so. I don't think either of them will be up yet. But I mean, they got to make room for those guys, right? Oh, wow. Well, that's not, that is a paper card, but it's not yours. That Tom Glavine throwback, buyback, 1998 Bowman card. Where would they come up with that idea with Bruce Lee DNA? Yeah, Matt, your paper hits are killing it. Lots of good paper here for you. Boatloads of paper. This is box number 6. Remember, with the jumbo case, once we hit that, the last box of the first half is what started to turn it around. So maybe, just maybe, we'll get that nice little hit here that turns the rest of this break into a monster. At least that's my plan. I don't know if I'll be able to follow through. Hey, Jeremy, did you see you got the Phillies off the mini? No, like Big Millers, but it got the Justin Crawford Gladiators. And there's that. This break will not be part of this week's package either, just as a heads up. Unless there's like some crazy hit or something that you need, I can toss at least the hit in with your package. But that stuff's getting put together to get out the door. Hopefully tomorrow they'll be out the door. I think so. Two base autos of Baez. I mean, gosh, that's all we're hitting is base autos. This is ridiculous. E. Valdez. Like, usually hobby is better for numbered autos. I imagine, so that's another base. So 1, 2, 3, 4 of 6 autos is base. I would like to think that the next 6 boxes are going to have mainly low numbered autos, but who the F knows, man. Galucci. If you take, like, you know, you're going to get your paper hits. Don't you worry, sir. This is box number 6. The base autos are flowing right now. And a Tom Glavine buyback auto. Ugh. I saw somebody selling some of that. I don't know when that comes out. I have all my money is just like tied up in Bowman and Donruss right now. And then a car bill probably. Well, obviously, car's going to get fixed up. Oh, I guess my house too. You know what? I thought it would be, but I guess it is the only one that was in that box. We're going through. I mean, I'll thumb through everything else one more time too. But that was in the it was in a location where it was would have been from that box. It's like those Under Armour ones. I don't think they're extras. They used to be, or at least sometimes. It's not always the case, though. It's just random. I haven't, like I said, I think... So I pulled a Jim Thome one of those, and I forget, it was either out of 2022 or 2023 Bowman. Like, probably like 2 years ago, so I guess, I don't know. It's just random. Forrester. All the diamonds too are non-first. That's never a good sign. Sometimes they're all first, and other times they're just not. SodaStream. SodaStream. Colin Houck, 125. Aqua Shim. Lombard. Alrighty. Halfway through, folks. Gosh, I don't know. It feels like that's like a kiss of death the way this is going. I think we all need happy thoughts already. Good things. Galucci. Think on sexy thoughts. Think on sexy thoughts. Throwing boxes. Good luck. What if I did a pack at a time? Open a pack, did every single card. Next pack, every single card. Yeah, you remember? I can't remember that because when you with 24 draft, if you get that Under Armour card, it doesn't mean like more to come. It's like that's it. Moving on to the next. I was thinking that too. And the Pearl Packs have autos in these, so. The draft Pearl Packs do not have autos. The snack packs do. Haven't seen if they're doing any kind of like gimmicky things this year with 25. Be interesting to see. I like the anime edition. I think it's nice to have some kind of like case hit thing. Gladiators too, but you know, can hit autos off of those. The Pearl Jam packs. Good God, another base auto. You gotta be kidding me with this. Abimelech Ortiz. This is kind of nuts. And not in a good way. Paul Skeens, 125, the Aqua Prospect, top 100. Yeah. Pearls for the girls. Well, I'll put that there because... little blue pattern in here. Morabelle. Ay, Chihuahua. Ay, Chihuahua. Owa. Roman Polanski. Anthony Scholl. Travis Honeyman. Man, I don't know. That would be nice to pull a super. Even if it's the Honeyman, Russ will be pretty happy with that one. Yamamoto. I guess, is he starting tomorrow? Is it? I had heard it was him and Imanaga, which would be cool. I have both of them. Not to brag or anything. I guess they're playing tomorrow and Wednesday. I would imagine they'll do more than one game, right? It'd be a little weird to be all the way over there for just one game. Coulson, Diamonds. This case has seen better days. They're just maybe in those boxes over there. Ralphie, 150. Ralphie Velasquez. .48 out of 150. Cleavage. Things got to get better here. Things are going to change. I can feel it. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 5. I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Saying there's 1 here and then 4 there. That equals 5. I'm a math whiz, okay? Do you guys know that this is for ages 6 and up? It's a good thing it wasn't a 5-year-old that pulled that scheme. They would have been in a lot of trouble. Lots of trouble. Yeah, the paper's been awesome. I'm not gonna lie. I've had some cases where the paper wasn't as good, but this case is just Paper is cooking on a Monday afternoon. Oh my goodness. Is it Monday? It's Monday. For a second, I thought it was a Tuesday. The Cruz? Which one? John Cruz or Dylan? How you doing, buddy? Waiting for some more Donners to pop in here for you. Might as well just turn around and sell it with how much people are charging as soon as it gets here. Later, out the door. No, I wouldn't do that. It's not as fun that way. I'm seeing people trying to get $80 a box, 80 plus a box of Donruss Megas now. Dylan, you son of a bitch. Come on, don't bullshit me. Nothing. It's doing absolutely nothing. This whole case, nothing. No one's winning on this case except the Brave spot, only because I was a mini and they got this cool Tom Glavine auto. Dylan. We're just waiting though. There's 5 boxes left. I mean, that gives us plenty of time for Cruz, Jenkins, Walcott, Namala, Teal, Miller, Cows, Yamamoto. I haven't gotten a rookie auto yet, so, you know. But fortunately, we were blessed with 2 Luis Baez base autos, so, I mean, no, absolutely not. This might be the worst. I mean, as soon as I log off, I'll check how many members are in the group. I wouldn't be surprised if it drops down to single digits. This might be one of the worst cases in the history of cases. I have one more case of this, too. You guys are probably like, why didn't you pick that one? I don't know. This one was on top. I didn't feel like bending down. Had to deal with the top. I mean, sadly, this is probably like one of the best hits so far. Jesus loves you. Look at that. That's probably got some... Honestly, inscription autos like that carry a lot of weight. So that's yours, Joey. Hopefully the mail will get this to you. Because Jesus does love you. And so does Harry Ford. Harry Ford loves you. Harry Ford is Jesus. Maybe it's Jesus. He's saying Jesus loves you. It can be any... It just has to be a superfractor. Like with swirls. It's not like one of those random-ass paper 101s. That doesn't count. But if it's like this card, and it's swirly, auto or not, bounty. If it's a sapphire, though, no bounty. That includes sapphire supers. Because those are a lot easier to hit. These ones, not so much. I know what you were doing. So, yeah, that's the thing. You buying Cleveland and Miami was essentially buying a lottery ticket. Yeah, I got the Schwarzkopf spot. Lombard! There he is. I want to get his scribbly, though, to say that. $3.99. Gosh, we're getting excited over a lime green Lombard. That's where this case is at. But I'm just going to remember that Jesus loves us because Harry told us so. And I feel better about that. I truly do. Cerna? Well, yeah. He's gonna be a big time chase in 25 Bowman. Yes, exactly. I just have to, like, I have the money. I just, like, it's in a different bank account. I just keep it, like, out of sight, out of mind for that. So, like, I don't accidentally spend it and be like, oh, shoot, yeah, about that. Again, thank you guys for the fill. I'm so sorry. This case has just not been the best one. But it's not over. It ain't over. It ain't easy being greasy. Yeah, so we hit, like, when we hit 3 supers in a row, not in a row, but in, like, a short time period, it, one of them was, like, the Carson Bench, Oklahoma State non-auto. You know, they're not autos on those college variations. Ada Miller, $3.99. So that was like that was a payout, but it was like after we reset it, so I think it was only like $100 or something. But we also did hit 2 first autos as supers, which those obviously counted. The Jared Thomas and the Cam Keminetti. The Jared Thomas actually sold on eBay for like $3,400. The guy got a 10 on it, which I was kind of shocked about, to be honest with you. I didn't think it was going to gem, but I guess they kind of, I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe they're just like, we need to upcharge this guy, so just give him a 10. I mean, who knows? 4 more boxes. We need good stuff. I'm looking at the names on the list. I'm trying to think who's really due here. I mean, I know Stasio's very due, so I'm guessing we're going to get a Lombard, because why not? That's all we hit so much Lombard from this product. It's time for another. 29 others are like, no. We need somebody else. I don't know. I wonder if any of those other Harry Fords have that on it, the inscription, because that could definitely, like, carry some pretty good money. Pretty cool. I've seen his autos, and, like, actually his autos were hard to hit out of draft. They were short print. Well, you're not even in this, but yeah, I agree. I'll pull you a nice I don't know, Joey bag of donuts, something like that. Bless all y'all that are still in here watching. Especially you, Mr. Riley. Are you not working today? Or are you working? You're just like, I don't want to work. I would rather just watch this. Jim Meat 10. That's true. But I don't know if there's like a special pen they use on that. I know with the cards itself, you can't just write on it with ink, because they put some kind of thing on it. And that's part of the reason why, like, if you guys remember 2022 Bowman Chrome and Bowman Draft, there was like a delay in the release for Bowman Chrome because apparently some of the cards had to get re-signed. They didn't get like the right kind of finish, or like, I don't know what you would call it, but there's some kind of thing they would put on the card so that the ink stays on it better, or so it dries better and doesn't smear. And apparently there was like a couple guys that had a bunch of autos that just didn't set, and that's... Oh, yeah. That's why. So, like, Bowman Chrome that year was released, like, right around Thanksgiving, and then, like, at Christmas time, right around Christmas time is when Draft came out, which is standard. You've got to be kidding me if this is another base auto. Holy son of a... I'm so upset if that is. Well, at least we got some orange Morales. Orange paper Morales. Gosh, I'm getting so frustrated with this. I didn't even know he had any. Your buddy Bubba Chandler, man, his stuff is so high. I thought I was going to be smooth and, like, buy his stuff last year, and it was just like everyone was already ahead of me on that. I said, well, never mind. Oh. And so this case it has to get better, right? Like it's just like stuck in neutral. Oh, kids are going somewhere. They're leaving the house. I think my wife is leaving me. She saw the video. She's like, oh my goodness, this is the case your father's opening? We're leaving. Kyle Teal, your girl. I am, man. Oh, yeah, man. What's the deal with Bubba? Is he making opening day? I mean, is he going to start in the rotation? I mean, that'd be cool. I mean, he doesn't do the two-way thing at all. Mets have a guy like that maybe by next year we'll see. Nolan McLean. If you look at his Bowman first is him batting. But they said, nope, you're just a pitcher, not a belly itcher. So he's been impressive. He's been moving up. Awesome. The backwards Herman Ramirez to get us excited. Spencer Jones, 199. Mike Jones. I was. Yeah, of course they will. What's her name? Did you get her? Did you talk to her? Say, hey, school pickup time. Yeah, 3 o'clock. Oh, my family just left. They left. I think my wife seriously just left me. I think she watched this case break and said, fuck this. We are out. Oh, my gosh. Hey. Think happy thoughts here, Case. My goodness. I swear to Gatto. You're not going to be talking to her. No one's hitting. No one's talking to any MILFs today. I'm going to open with the razor. We're not opening with that other thing. 3 more. Oh, they probably went for a walk. She probably took the kids out for a walk. That's what happened. If you guys missed this break, you're welcome. If you're in the break, I'm so sorry. Let's just do it like this. Maybe the next case of this we'll just do as like a random or something. It'd be expensive though for randoms. How much these damn things cost now. If it was like a month ago, it would be way more feasible. Well, maybe, I don't know, let's see. Do 6 packs at a time. Random and hobby, not a chance. Might as well just, maybe what I'll do is I'll just crack the case and do 3 boxes at a time of tiers or something. I don't know. And watch it just be like the best case ever. Can't give up. It just happens though. Some of these cases are just not, they weren't meant to be. But again, we're not done. 2 boxes left after this one. See? Jacob Wilson? Nice. Wilson with the orange shimmer, 24 out of 25. Six packs. Oh, well, it wouldn't be, there would be combos. Well, it's the same way when he does, like, I know he was doing those mixers with multiple year randoms, and, like, I've done those before, too, and they're so, like, they can be super tough, because, like, it's exciting, because you're like, wow, look at all these chances, but then you're like, oh my goodness, it can be, like, really tough, too. That's like anything, though. Yeah, if there was I mean, those two would probably be combined with, same with like St. Louis, KC, Angel. There's a lot of combos that would have to be done. It would end up being like 26 spots or something. Which, of course, just makes it cost more because it's, but I don't know. I don't like doing randoms that much, especially for a full case. If anything, I like to do it more with, is that paper? That's paper. Oh, that's a good one, though. We'll take that. Dylan, you son of a bitch. Dylan Cruz. Gold paper, 22 out of 50. Maybe that means we're getting a Cruz gold auto. Ay, ay, ay. You bitch. It's very quiet upstairs right now, too. Maybe the kids just need to leave for us to turn a corner a little bit. Two boxes left after this, folks. So 3 more autos, unless there's, I don't know, some extras. What's up, Andy? You took Pittsburgh today. You got an auto up there, too. 2 autos, actually. Valdez and Suero. And then a Skeens little Aqua insert. Aqua, the Barbie girl. I think the auto might be in this pack. Harry Ford. Cool. It's a refractor. I didn't know they knew how to do numbered autos in this case, so I was nervous. For a second, I thought it was another base auto. They actually did sneak a refractor auto in. Yeah, the Harry Ford, it's out of 99, and it says, Jesus loves you on it. It says, Harry Ford, Jesus heart you. I'm assuming he's saying Jesus loves you. Or he could be talking about Jesus Made. Justin Crawford, 150 on the dime. Let's see, look at that. You're getting real original. I did get a case of draft from somebody, and he said that they opened the case, and he wasn't sure if all the boxes were from the same case. So I'm like, I don't know. Might just use that as like single. 2 boxes after this. I might do that as like when we do tiers. I think I'm just gonna crack them out of there, and that's gonna end up being like the best ever because we're like, oh, we're not sure. Of course. It can't be walkout. It has to be this dum-dum. Patrick Hogan knows best. There's your Ryan Burroughs refractor auto. That's... yeah, I'm a little skeptical of what to do. Because it was shipped to me... So it's hard because you can't tell if like a case is opened or not. Like you can kind of tell. I don't know. Just like 100% full transparency for you guys. Like there is a case that I got that I'm skeptical if it was actually a sealed case or if it was like. And I've had it before where I've gotten a case that was cut open. And then they taped it and shipped it, or like my local shop, and I knew it was the same case, like nothing was taken out of it. But this is a place I never bought from before, so I'm like, so I don't know. I was hoping to have one just to do for tiers, and I think that's what I'll do. Or we could do like, if we do like a smaller break, like a 4-box break, just say like 4 from the same shop. You'll see it. I'll let you know when I do it. But I don't trust to do a case break like that and just say it's from... Because you're right, I've seen posts where people have weighed stuff and found snack packs that way. Which, it's shitty. But the case came to me... It came in the case... Like, that was the shipment, was the actual case. And, you could tell there's extra tape on it for shipping reasons. So, I can't tell if it was, like, open before or what the deal is. But, I mean, that's a valid point, Randall. Like, if somebody's going to search for that, like, they can do that now, I guess. Or if I decide to make that a break of that, I will make sure to mention that so you guys know. But I think it's just going to be like, when I do tiers, I think I'm just going to dip into that. Call it my tiers case. My O face. Diverson Gutierrez. Carson, don't call me Darius Rucker. Michael Arroyo, 299. That's true, yeah. I've never even done that, but I know that people do. I've heard people say that. Those guys, oh, I've seen those pictures. It's just so ridiculous, those people that do that. People that weigh retail. What are you weighing? Like, what is there? What's the hit? They used to have it with, like, Panini, with Prism. I think, like, 2020 Prism football. I guess basketball, too, with those. The fat packs on the back was the red, white, and blue. And it was transparent on the back, and the rookie was always the last card, so you could just look through. Be like, oh, there's the Mac Jones. Got the big Mac Jones card. Gonna retire. Purple Nurple Yoshida, $199. Randall, I was saying earlier too, I don't know if you're on, there was another place that I ordered a case from. Well, the one that, no, I did not. I reached out to my guy about it, and he didn't get back to me on pricing. He's, like, so busy. Either that or he just doesn't want to sell me anything. I don't know. It could be both. But yeah, there was another place I said, hey, are these loose or is this a sealed case? And they're like, oh, no, that's not from a sealed case. And I get it. I'm like, oh, it's definitely a sealed case. I don't know what you're talking about. So, some don't know what they're talking about. Or they had a sealed case and they're like, just send me a sealed case. Randall, I'll sell you the potentially sealed case for one of your release week cases. Imagine having the balls to just carry a scale into the store and weigh. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for good color, at least. Now, if they could follow through with a good player, we'll be set. We'll be set. Maybe. Maybe. The Target, go back, bring the food back to produce. Bring it back there. What do we got? Please. Oh, yes. That's awesome. Congrats, Jeremy. Holy shit. Thank God. Oh, thank heavens it was somebody good. Nobody wanted the Phillies. 15 of 25, Aiden Miller. The true orange. Thank Jeebus for that one. You know what? Harry was right. Jesus does love us. He loves Jeremy, at least. Bring the blasters back there. Last box, guys. If you didn't hit, I'm sorry. It's just been a rough one. It's not been our best. Dang it, I like to at least, if I have a chance to get you guys a different product to open, I enjoy to get something different out there. Banana code is 4011, by the way. I know that because I used to work at Giant, which is the grocery store here. 4011, and then if it was organic, you would put a 9 in front of it. So 94011. Organic banana. I don't know if it's the same, like, I think it is, though. Jeremy's just like, the streak that Jeremy's been on has been unbelievable. That one's centered pretty good, too. I think that one's, I mean, the rest of the card I don't know, but the centering, I mean, that's a quarter of the battle. That's the part of the battle we can't control. The banana code it's the same with you. Is that the same way in Canada? That's awesome. It's amazing I can still remember that. I remember like 4062 was something. I can't recall what. So Canada has the same banana codes. Bananada. Oh, bananada. How is Canada? Canada, do they still hate us? I haven't watched many hockey games lately, or at least the anthems, to see if the Boo Birds were out. But they'll root for Brady. The Ottawa Senators fans will root for Brady Tkachuk, though. Jets fans rooting for Connor Hellebuck, you know? If you're like, who is that? They're American hockey players on Canadian teams, okay? Jeremy. Kids are back. Tony Ruiz, $3.99. Boevi's Nuts, $125. It's amazing. It's crazy, man. Do they know you're American? Do they hate you? I don't. I think you're sweet. Oh, banana, we share some peels. Last auto has to be numbered as well. I can't see how we couldn't have another numbered auto with all this base bullshit we got. And if it's base, it better be Jenkins or Cruz. Or Walcott. There. See, Bob, you're included. Whoa, there it is. Yeah, it's pretty nice, man. It was a pretty tough case for a bit. Chris Bryant. Whoa, Rocky's cooking. Mr. Patterson, we got your Chris. Kind of forgot he was still playing. Oh, yeah, I know how that is. I get it. I don't mind Canada. You know, I just want everyone to be happy. Can't do that, though. This doesn't work sometimes. I had a really angry driver behind me today, and I was just like, man, you know what? I'm just gonna, she was like pointing at me to turn. Like, I was like, oh, the light's red. Kind of have to wait. She just seemed really upset. I hope she's having a good day, though. I hope things got better for her. I know, that is very voodoo, right? I mean, at least there's something good that came out of this case. Tell you what, I took that picture off of eBay. It was a PSA 8. I just cropped it down. That's what I do. When I do a mini, I'm like, I need to highlight, like, sometimes I'll just use the regular picture. I'm like, let me just put, like, the top chase, I go to eBay, find the card, and I was like, oh, they have an orange. I'll do that because it's hobby. I wouldn't do that if it was jumbo, because then you can't hit orange out of jumbo. They sent me from Canada because they think I'm slow, eh? Hot pack right here. Hot pack. Should weigh this one. Get it out the scale. I got to go to the produce section. Be right back. Don't know if it's numbered or not. We'll find out. Just a jiff. Last box, guys. Thank you again. I know this wasn't our best case. It got a little bit better there, but the fact that you guys stick around, we fight through. A lot of paper there. Cool Tom. I mean, that Tom Glavine on it. It's kind of underrated, that hit. Pretty neat one. Pretty neat for Ron. Off the mini. And then Jeremy off the mini with the Aiden. Looks like another base because this is the Megan Trainer. All about that base. Mets. Jeffrey Rosa. Forgot all about that guy. You are so right about that voodoo shit. Mr. Jones, just so you know, I do have your JD Dix is still here. It's just we're getting an order together to send out there. So once that goes, I'll let you know all that fun stuff once that goes. Yeah. That's all she wrote. Have to get some, probably do some draft tomorrow. I wrote a note on that case so I knew which one was like the potential loose. Which again, that probably just means this is going to be an awesome case. I know some people don't care about that, but Yeah, the Philly spot in general did pretty good. Yeah, I'd just like to get a full order out there, too. Sending like one or two at a time just kills you with shipping. Like, the shipping costs just demolish you. I mean, I don't know. I guess I have higher expectations for hobby cases, and that's why I'm a little more sour on this one. Because usually they're always good for more color, and usually you have more numbered autos, but it doesn't seem to be the case with this one. But again, pretty cool. Nice orange for Jeremy there. Jeremy has been, I don't know, man. You've been on a roll. We've got an orange shimmer of Wilson. Drew Jones, 125. Landetta. Velasquez, 150. 150 Lofton. 399 Rucker. Morales, 25 paper. Crawford, 150. Lombard. Lime green, 399. Capri, 150. Miller, 399. Maui, Wowie with the orange paper, 25. Pratt, 150 on the paper. Langford, 299. Marcelo with the anime Skeens, 23 out of 125. Dylan Cruz, 22 out of 50 on the gold paper. Our autos, Rosa, Ortiz, Burrows, Valdez, Silva, Suero, Baez, Wimmer, Harry Ford, 23 out of 99. Jesus loves you. Tom Glavine with the buyback, and Aiden Miller, the orange. Actually, you know, it wasn't too bad. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 base, 5 numbered and 7 base. All right, guys. Thank you much. Have a good day. We'll be back with some more stuff soon enough. Might get some tiers going later. We'll see how I'm doing with the shipments for this week. Adios.